Hey, Catherine. My name is Sammy. I'm a paralegal here at the law firm, and I just want to take some time to get to know you, gather some information, a little bit more about your situation. So I just want to start off real quick by asking, how did you find out about the firm? Were you referred by anyone, or yeah, what was your process there?
Yeah, my friend recently just got divorced and went through y'all, so I decided to give y'all a call.
Okay, so yeah, if you just want to go ahead and start from the top, just tell me what exactly it is that you're looking for, and then kind of if you want to go through your story and just I'll interject and ask some follow-up questions.
Okay, perfect. Well, me and my husband have been together for 20 years now, and recently we've just been going through some marital issues, some disagreements. So I'm just looking to get a divorce just because we have so much financial disagreements.
Hmm.
So I was kind of wanting help through that. We both make a lot of money, but I think that maybe we don't share the same views on where exactly we want to spend our money. So, kind of with our money, we have a shared bank account, and I don't think it's being used in the way that I think is proper. So it's been a very long disagreement and, just kind of feeling lost and needing some guidance
Hmm.
on processing all of this and going through with a divorce.
Yeah, okay, I hear you. Yeah, that's you know, common point of conflict, I think, with these kinds of situations. So you're not alone in that. Um, but yeah, sorry to hear that. But if you wouldn't mind, I'm going to ask you a couple of more detailed questions just about your finances, so that I could provide our attorneys with the most comprehensive information possible.
Okay, perfect.
So you mentioned that you have a joint bank account.
Y- Yes, we do.
Okay, do you also have separate accounts, or is that the only one that you guys have?
We have separate accounts for
Okay,
ourselves.
separate accounts as well. Do you by chance know what the approximate balance is, or at least what your approximate balance is at this time?
For the joint bank account,
Yes, for any of them.
yeah, for the joint bank account, there's about 20,000 in there, and then my personal bank account has 30,000.
Okay, gotcha. And then in that same financial vein, what kind of debts do you guys have, if any?
So I currently have a car loan, and I believe he does as well, but besides that, those are our only kind of loans or debt.
Okay, gotcha. So no medical bills or student loans.
No.
Okay. And then have you or your spouse taken on any new debt recently in the past couple years or so?
I believe we both recently purchased a boat, so we paid off the loan for that a little bit ago.
Okay. And then lastly, in the debts kind of questioning, what kind of credit cards do you guys have? Is it like sorry, yeah, just what kind of credit cards do you guys have?
Yeah, so I personally have my own credit cards. So I have three credit cards, just two personal, and then I have a travel credit card.
Okay.
Um, for him, I'm not too sure what credit cards he has.
Okay, but that's like separately in your name. It's not like a
Yes.
shared. Okay,
Yeah, we have separate credit cards.
gotcha. Okay. Um, and then as far as retirement or, any kind of shared retirement accounts you guys might have, do you have a retirement account like a 401k or IRA or anything like that?
Yes, we both have a joint Roth IRA
Okay. And I assume, or I don't want to assume, but was this opened before or during your marriage?
during our marriage.
Okay. During. Um, and then how are you guys insured? Is it through one of your employers, or do you guys have separate health insurance providers through your respective employers, or how is that handled?
Yeah. I have insurance through his employment.
Okay. And what about children? Do you have any children?
Yes, we have three children.
Okay. And are they also insured under his employer?
They are.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. So now moving on to assets and things like that. I want to ask about your living situation. Are you guys renting? Are you living in an apartment? A house? Do you own? Do you have a mortgage?
Yeah, so we currently have a mortgage. So we do live in a home with all of our children, and we currently do have a mortgage.
Okay, gotcha. And if you don't mind, what is the remaining mortgage balance on that?
I believe it's 60,000. We pay around 3,000 a month.
Okay, gotcha. And do you have any other real estate other than the home, like a vacation property or a rental property?
We don't.
Okay, gotcha. And then are you guys living together currently, or are you separated, or what does that look like?
Yeah, so we do still live in the same house. We're just not in the same room currently.
Okay, gotcha. And then what about vehicles? I know you mentioned you purchased a boat, um,
Hmm.
and then you have a car payment.
Yes.
So, do you guys have your own separate cars or do you kind of share one?
Hmm. Yeah, so we each have our own cars. So we paid for our own car separately, and then the boat was a shared expense that we're using for our family.
Okay, understood. And then for the titles on those, is it your own name for your car and his on his, or is it joint on both?
It's our own names on the car.
Okay, gotcha. So the last kind of topic I want to address is just the relationship. I know you mentioned been married for 20 years. Within that 20 years, has there been any kind of period of separation within there? Or has it kind of just been a slow, steady thing until now you're kind of making a decision to bring this up um, legally, or what's the story there?
Yeah, so I we haven't had any issues. We've been together for all of the 20 years, but I think now I've kind of just hit a breaking point and I'm just really seeking some legal advice now because we've never had any points of separation before this.
Okay, gotcha. And would you say that your spouse at this moment is kind of in the same boat, or is he more like combative against this, or are you guys kind of like on the same grounds here?
Yeah, we're in agreement on getting this divorce, so I think that's why I'm seeking my own representation.
Okay, gotcha. Well, this has been super helpful. And I will make sure to get all of this information over to our attorneys. So I just want to open the floor to you. What are your biggest concerns moving forward, if you have any, or just
Mhm.
want to give you the opportunity to ask any questions that you might have.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I can share some more. So we've been having financial issues for a while. As I said, we have a joint bank account, and I think that's kind of been our main issue is he's kind of been taking the money without asking me, obviously, and
Hmm.
kind of just spending that in his own free time. Which has been a really big issue for us since we have three children. And I think also one of my concerns is that we don't have a prenup. We didn't sign one when we got married.
Okay,
So I'm kind of a little bit lost in wanting to find out more about what that's going to look like since we didn't previously sign a prenup.
gotcha. Okay, yeah, that makes total sense. And yeah, I will make sure to get this information over to our attorneys,
Mhm.
and then they will reach out as soon as they can, just with, if they think that we will be able to help you in this capacity.
Mhm.
But just moving forward, I wish you all the best, and
Mhm.
I hope that we are able to help you. And yeah, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right. Well, it was good talking to you.
You as well.
All right. Have a good rest of your day.
You as well. Bye.
Bye-bye.